Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for clicking on this video and choosing to spend a bit of time with me. Do appreciate it. We're at Reading Services at the moment. We're having a 45 to clear our driving time, and then we're heading into the centre of London for a tip. So I thought I'd take you in with me. I've been in there once before with an extended load. This isn't extended. I haven't actually got a clue what is on this load at all. I don't know what it is. I'll show you in a second. I was going to do a load security video this week, but that just went completely wrong. As from Monday morning, first load at Mansfield for Dartford, it just went completely wrong. Some guy come over whilst I had my chest cam on and a camera attached to the fence. Some guy come over and accused me of taking his load. So this ain't your load, mate. Have you got number this? And I said, no, I've got my number 2007. This is my load on S3. And he shouted a little bit at me. He weren't being aggressive, he was just raising his voice. And I just said, listen, I've got my load, mate. End of story. So I continued to strap it down and whatnot, and then I just thought it's just silly this. So I turned it off. And then with this load I was going to start again this morning, and I had to do a live load with this. They needed a spare trailer and I couldn't make it last night, so they had to do a live load. So I couldn't leave the yard without strapping it up, and some guy come over and started helping me, which I was very appreciative of, but I couldn't record that either. So I just thought, well, with me going into the centre of London, I've remembered my head cam, so we're going to go into the centre of London. It might be a long video, so I'm going to keep this intro a bit short, but I will show you what I'm taking on. I'll show you what I'm taking in, because it's a bit of a funny one, but let's have a look at it. So this is what we're taking in. I have absolutely no idea what it is, but we were talking about load security, so I mean, you just got to utilise a bit of common sense, I suppose. Wherever there's a skid, a strap, a decent amount of space away, skid, a strap, stops it from bending. If you put it in the middle there, it's going to bend it all. Same again, but there's a pallet on top there. Wow, that's bright. Put two straps there. Same again, skid, a strap, nothing there, and then a skid and a strap. But what the loader did was chuck that right on the back, which really should not be there at all. Should not be there at all. That should be on the headboard. And he just put it there. Two pallets of barrels. So I've put a strap over the barrel. I've put two wooden planks, well, 4 wooden skids on the top, and strapped them skids down. And then I've done like a reverse belly wrap kind of thing. I've gone all the way around and pulled it back to there, and done the same on the other side. Exactly the same on this side. Gone from down there all the way around to there and pulled it back, so now it can't move anywhere. So it's got 5 straps for them barrels, and then the rest, 1, 2, that one's gone underneath the body, that one, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the rest. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 straps on that load. Never put too many straps on a load, regardless of what anyone tells you. And as you can see, she's still a bit poorly. She's still a bit poorly. She's going in to be repaired this weekend. Look at that. Oh, my poor drag queen. She's knackered, isn't she? Poor chicken. I reversed in here. Ain't that good? So we're going into London town centre, or city centre. That should be fun. I have done this drop before, but I come in from the north, whereas this time I'm coming in from the east, from Cardiff. It does look pretty much like a straight line. I'm not sure whether the sat-nav's taking me past Buckingham Palace or not. Buckingham Palace. So I don't know, but we'll go in and we'll have a look at what London town centre's actually like. It's an experience, but I enjoyed it last time, so it should be good. The only thing you can't do in London town centre or city centre is get mad. You can't get angry. If you get angry, you're done. You've got to stay smiling, stay happy. So I'm going to clean this windscreen for you because it's a mess. Like a mass graveyard for flies and bugs. I'm going to show a little secret. Well, it's not a little, it's an absolutely massive secret. I'm going to share a secret with you about having a clean window. I'm going to show you the easiest way to clean it. You'll absolutely love it, honest to God. You will love this. Let's turn the camera around and I'll show you. You'll love this one. Well, there you have it. If you follow them very simple 37 steps, you can have clean windows within the hour. Let's make it over to London, shall we? And you will join me then from the head cam. Wish me luck. Good luck, Deady lad. Hello there. How is it going? We're 5.5 miles away. I think we're on the A40 or West Way, whatever West Way may be. As you can see, I've got two sat-navs going. I've got my main sat-nav over there and the satellite view sat-nav over here. I think our route has changed a little bit due to traffic. Traffic's been pretty bad, obviously, as you would expect. So it routed me up the M40. Up the M40 and down the A40. Which is going to take us, I think, pile drive us straight into the middle of central London. I do believe. I don't know how I'm going to work these two camera angles. I'm using my microphone as a microphone, but I've got this camera on my head so that the audio is still going to be good. I don't know whether to switch from the front cam to the head cam, depending on what I'm actually doing with my head, because I don't want everyone to get motion sickness, but I do want people to be able to see the views, because I know that a lot of my subscribers are not familiar with London, me being one of them. I'm not subscribed to myself, but I'm not familiar with London. I've just said that, I think, haven't I? But I do find it fascinating. I find it absolutely amazing, because it's just overwhelmingly big. Everything's just large, larger than life. I've just been singing on my way down, and I really need to stop trying to sing like Chester Bennington, because I just can't do it, and it makes me throat tickle every time I do it. Really need to stop it. That's another thing. I don't know how much I'm actually going to be talking. I might keep my mouth shut quite a bit. I have just had a bit of road rage. A van pulled out on me where the turn off for Wembley goes left and the A40 carries on going straight up. A van didn't indicate or anything, just come out. I beeped because, you know, I've got like 17 ton on the back of here. I beeped. He didn't say sorry, he didn't shake his head, he didn't do anything, nothing. He just slowly accelerated off 15 mile an hour and then pulled back in and left his ass sticking out into the first carriageway of traffic, so I had to brake again. I wish I were recording that. Just some drivers, they're just absolutely balmy. Hopefully you'll see them here, you'll see them, but you've got to learn. I'm talking about myself here. I've got to learn, and everyone that comes to London has to learn how to drive in London, because you can't get angry. You can't get angry at other drivers, or else London's beat you. But you've got to like shove your nose out in places, which makes you look like you're pushing in, because if you don't, you'll just be stuck there forever and people will just keep coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. So you've got to be a little bit pushy and push your nose out a bit at places, but at other places you've got to be, you know, you've got to behave yourself, be nice. But it's like at roundabouts, everyone will keep going through with lights on red at roundabouts unless you stick your nose in. They'll just keep going, they're not bothered. Red lights don't mean anything around here. If there's a gap, then someone will use it. And this is where scooters and cyclists and whatnot they just don't give a damn. Yeesh. So yeah, wits about you. Edgware Road Station. I might cut bits out actually, bits where I'm stuck in traffic and not talking. I might just shut up because I know I'm usually quite good at talking, but I think 20 minutes of it might be a bit much even for me. Tipper drivers, that's another one. Tipper drivers are batshit crazy. I just had one that overtook me on A40 into the third lane and then cut across 2 lanes to go left. I was, oh man, I'm just like, seriously bro? Everyone's just in such a rush, it's unbelievable. The Western Eye Hospital. So they only deal with your left eye, do they? Oh god, that was absolutely terrible. Oh, shocking. So I've just cut a little bit out. We've just been stuck in traffic. We've not hardly moved, and I have never in my life seen so many traffic lights in such a short space of time. Can you see in the mirror? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sets of traffic lights from just there to here. Jesus. The landmark London. Well, that looks posher than me. Yeah. So what did you guys get up to at weekend? Post in the comments section now and tell me what you got up to at weekend. Blooming heck. I went out with the lead driver from Explore, and if you follow me on Instagram at Deady 2012, you may have been lucky enough or unfortunate enough to witness me and Adam, who at one point I called Dazza the trucker. Oh dear. Considering I've not been out for 8 years, I think I'm entitled to a crazy night once every 8 years. And it was an absolutely crazy night. As soon as he said to me, "That's a petrol station? That? I ain't filling up the chuff that." Yeah, I can't remember what I was saying then. But I went out with Adam, the lead driver from Explore at weekend. Had a quality night. It was well funny. Gee whiz. Yes, the night out was funny. Well, funny. As soon as he mentioned shots, I knew. Mad on Two Swords. Really? Yeah, he wanted me on Sambuca, and I knew straight away it was going to be a shocker. I knew, but I won't go into detail with what happened. But it was funny. We had a lockdown and then a kick out. We went into the first pub and it was absolutely chocker. I mean, you couldn't move. And that, if you watch my stories, that's where I recorded that first guy having a right crack with himself. He were just sat facing a picture of a pair of eyes, and he were talking to these eyes, and it was funny. It was well funny. And then we went to a different pub, and that pub was properly social distanced, so it was pretty much empty. There were only about 10 people in, and it was alright. We had a lock in there, way too much to drink, and then ended up getting kicked out because the lady behind the bar just had an hissy fit over something and nothing. I mean, we didn't even know what had happened. She just had a proper hissy fit. I've got a funny feeling now someone's going to pull in front of me and block this yellow box off. Nope. Very nice. Yeah, she had an hissy fit over nothing whatsoever and started going sick, and I had to like calm her down. I was like, alright, we'll all go, we'll all leave, chill, we'll go. And then we went to a nightclub, which was just absolutely horrific. It was horrible. And we stayed there way too long. Oh, I was rough on Sunday, not gonna lie. The Royal Academy of Music. Cool. I've never seen any of this before. This is like completely new to me. I've not been in on this side before. It's like 3 miles away and we're still 15 minutes. I mean, is this just traffic light central or what? ULEZ, ultra low emission zone. That thing kicked my ass in a tournament. I'm sure it killed me with a dandelion leaf. Scott Andrews recorded a video and the ultra low emission zone beat me. And it looks like it's beating me again because I ain't going up there. Chuff that. That's where he's telling me to go. No thanks. Well, welcome to London. And it's 28 degrees, man. Jesus. And everyone's doing quite well at the moment. Everyone's behaving themselves. As patronising as that sounds. Yes, bruv. I want one. I want one. I think that's my next venture in life. My next venture is get a bike. I think. Probably end up killing me then though. Do you know, in London, if you're from like the northwest or whatever, if you go to rent a place anywhere other than London, it says like the rent is £450 per calendar month or £370 per calendar month. If you go to get an apartment or a house in London, it gives you the price weekly. And I was amazed. The first time I come into central London, I went to, I can't remember, I went to some estate agents and I looked at the prices and the prices was like 475, 550, 895. One of them was 1,350 for a 2-bedroom apartment. Jesus. Jesus. That bus couldn't have got much closer then. Good grief. Yeah, one of them was 1,350 for a 2-bedroom apartment. I didn't see where it were. And it absolutely amazed me when I saw that the price was weekly. Who the hell earns £1,350 a week in London apart from like PS? Bloody hell, fire, bro! Jesus. Oh, got a bus coming now. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. God, look at state. Ugh. Well, I can't go on there, can I? Yeah, I can. Oh man. Oh. I didn't say Pierce Brosnan then, did I? Did I say Pierce Brosnan or Pierce Morgan? I can't remember. But this is just going to be the most unentertaining video ever. Now it's happening, man. They're all being good, apart from him playing on his phone. And still playing on his phone. As if you come to like one of the most overpopulated places ever. Play on your phone. Why there's bikers and buses and all sorts everywhere. Braver than me, lad. And one piece of advice I was given, if for new drivers, obviously, this is not for the older drivers because you'll already know, but one piece of advice I was given, if you're actually still watching this, then, you know, thanks. If you ever plan on doing this, is always reset your driving time before you come into London. Always. That's why I stopped at Reading services. Because of this. Because if you run out of driving time here, you're stuffed. You ain't stopping nowhere. Nowheresville. Bloody hell. I've done like 2 miles in 25 minutes. Oh, God. What are we on? We're on 20 minutes recording time and I've done about 2 miles. Oh dear. I think I'll leave it here until we get off this road. I'm going to leave cameras rolling like, but I'll leave it here until we get off this road and come back to you then. Because this must be boring as hell. Wow. Hello there. It's now 20 to 2 and we have done a mile. We've done 1 mile in an hour. What are you doing, son? And I think we're finally through. I've no idea what I think this guy's lost. I've no idea what the hold up actually was. I've absolutely no idea, but there was a massive hold up. Bus lane closed, the road closed, and whatever else was closed. But we're finally moving. I'm miles late. I was supposed to be there at 9 o'clock this morning. Like I say, it's 20 to 2 now. I hope that camera angle's alright. Where's my sat nav gone off now? Come on, son. Oh dear. Straight up. Right, this one's meant to turn right. I'm sorry, I'm going to follow the truck sat nav, I'm afraid. 20 mile an hour zone round here. I don't know where I am. No idea. 1 mile away. So it's been quite boring, to be fair. The first time I come in was a lot more action packed. I actually didn't stop moving when I first come in from the north, but coming in from that side has just been absolutely horrific. The A40 or the A5 I think it was, or whatever, was just absolutely ridiculous. It seems to be quite quiet and uneventful here, I'm afraid. I do apologise, it's going to make for a really crap vlog. But I have tried to record something. Right, I think I am actually going to turn right down here. I remember this. I remember. I'm sure I remember this bit. I think when I was coming in before, come on scooter man. When I was coming in before, I couldn't turn left down this. Now, I don't want to say hi, brains, but that is just the stupidest thing you could ever possibly do. Seriously. Honestly. If brains were dynamite, you wouldn't have enough to blow your nose. Absolute crap pit. Crazy. I think I made that turn with an extended load on the first time I come, I think. But from the opposite side, so I turned left. I was driving around and couldn't turn left anywhere because they were too tight. And that guy was looking at me then like, what are you doing with the camera on your head, you crackpot? You know. Jeez. Oh, we're nearly there. We are nearly there. I've just texted the site agent. My planner phoned me up, and I just texted the site agent, and he said every delivery's been delayed. So don't worry about it. It's just been a knock-on effect. Oh, can you see what I can see? Probably not. Right down there is a Pret a Manger. I think about 60 people messaged me and told me not to call it Pret a Manger. But I'm sorry, I'm calling it Pret a Manger because it just sounds awesome. And it just makes me sound so unsophisticated. Because I am unsophisticated. So, it's Pret a Manger for a Swedish meatball sandwich, I think. And the last time I went there, the manager or supervisor, he gave me a free cookie. I doubt it's going to happen again, but you never know. What's that say? Lebanese wrap. Yeah, that's telling me that there's a car sat right there. Can you see that? I mean, if you look at that now, if you look in my two mirrors, that car, you can't even see it. It's only in that mirror and that mirror where you can actually see it. Crazy. Look at that. It's actually invisible. Invisible to the naked eye. Yeah, well. Oh, Tossed. The healthier eating place. That sounds like it might have a brothel upstairs, that. Not gonna lie. Do red lights not matter for cyclists? Evidently not. Fair enough, you crack on some. I'm sure on my CPC that I've just done on cyclists. Come on, please go. I'm sure it was all about these cycle lanes and stuff and stopping cyclists going through red lights like that. Oh yes, we're nearly there now. We're nearly there, the end is in sight. Believe it or not. The end is in sight. Come on. Oh man. Crazy, bruv. That big massive indicator to tell him I'm turning left is clearly not loud enough. Cheers, bro. Right, so Sart that I'm after is right in front of me there, and it looks like there's already a tipper there. Nah. You can park on the right hand side of the road for this site. I do believe he's going to get tipped before me. I'm going to be here a long time. One of our guys he's already there. He's just gone. Put my beacons on. I'm sure you're supposed to park here. Not in the bus stop. I'm going to park over there on the side of the road where them parking bays are. That's what I'm going for do. No, I'm not, because if I do that, then I'm going to have to go all the way around Blockford to get back there again. I'm going to park here. Morning. Done. Yo. Well, I am sorry that was probably massively unentertaining. That was probably really, really boring. I do apologise. I thought it was going to be a lot more entertaining. It was the first time I come. It was literally a straight road all the way in. So I do apologise for that. I did try. I don't think, to be honest, I'm going to get much more done today either, because I've only got 5 hours of duty time left. I've done an hour and 37 minutes driving, but I've been on the road for about 3 hours. So I was stuck then for quite a ridiculous amount of time. But I've just been speaking to Adam from Explore, and he said it's completely normal for London, that. But I've had my planner on the phone. I've not rang site because there's no paperwork for site, so I completely forgot to ring them, so I think I've pissed Luke off. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm still new and I'm still learning. But I did contact site, and he said to me, don't worry, because everyone's been late. So everyone must have come the same way, and the road must have been absolutely chocker anyway. So fingers crossed, I'm not going to be here too long. There is a rigid before me that I think he's just took his last strap off now, and it might only be one lift, that. I'm not sure. No, it's going to be 4 lifts. So the rigid before me with 4 lifts, and then me. And I think I'm going to be here quite a bit because I've got, well, you saw it this morning, I've got a right scattered load on. So I am going to stop this vlog here because I don't want it to go on for too long. I don't know how much I'm going to cut out of that driving footage. I don't know how much I'm going to edit out of it, because it might be hours long, which would be a bit ridiculous. I think I did record for about 45 minutes. That car's just picked a girl up, did a U-turn, stopped at the side of my truck, and then let her out, and now she's got out and going walking over there. Weird. Yeah, well, I'm going to stop it there. I'm not going to do my usual outro because this has been absolutely crap. I do apologise, but I'll speak to you all in the next video that hopefully I'm going to record tomorrow, and it's going to be about wages. So, yep, I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you have stuck to the end, then I applaud you, because I wanted them. Take care, peace out, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.